Hey everyone!
Hey guys!
Happy Black Friday. We hope you had a really good Thanksgiving. We ate way too much
A ton.
at our house, but we hope you had a really good my signal. Can you guys see me? Let me make sure that my signal is good. We want you guys to be able to talk to us today. So I of course, Brandy Wendler, you're on my Facebook, and this is my sister Candace, and today we're going to talk to you about some supplements for your hair. So you've got a nurse here and 3/4 of a nurse, and we'll talk to you about some supplements that make your hair really great. I know that yesterday you guys probably ate a ton of food, and today you may be doing some Black Friday shopping, but we wanted to do a little education piece today on some good supplements for your hair because, thank you, honey, because we are really into our hair health right now because both of us have struggled with different things. We both have celiac disease, which is an absorptive disorder in your intestine. So we have trouble absorbing nutrients, and we've each struggled with adrenal fatigue and thyroid disorders. So we want to talk to you a little bit about some supplements that are good for your hair, and hopefully that can help you on your journey to healthy hair. So the number one thing I think that doctors check for when you go in and you say, hey doc, like my hair is falling out, something's wrong, like it's getting thinner, is they're going to check your thyroids. So they'll check your TSH, your thyroid stimulating hormone, and then they will also check an iron level because iron deficiency anemia, for those of you guys who don't know, that actually happens to about 10% of women between the age of 20 and 49. So those are the two big things that doctors will check for when you go in. Now, symptoms of a thyroid condition could be, let's say, hypothyroid.
You could be hypo or hyper, and they have different symptoms. But with hyper, I always get them mixed up because we all have one or the other. But with hyper, you don't gain weight, I'm pretty sure.
You don't. Hyper is everything is revved up.
Yeah,
so you lose weight.
You're tiny, tiny, tiny. You could be eating a Big Mac from McDonald's and still losing weight, which sounds nice in theory, but is actually not nice at all. And you're not sleeping. Like, you get maybe 3 or 4 hours, and even if you're exhausted, you still can't sleep. Whereas hypo is the complete opposite, so you're gaining weight, you're sleeping all the time. You sleep 24 hours, you're still exhausted.
You're really sensitive to cold.
And heat for hyper.
Yeah.
It's all the opposites.
So those are some of the symptoms of thyroidism, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about is supplements. So iron deficiency anemia, like I said, about 10% of women between 20 and 49 have that. And a blood test is easy enough to determine whether you have it or not. But some of the symptoms you'll note.
Yeah, I've actually had some of these symptoms. So dizziness and fatigue, so just being tired all the time, are very big symptoms. Sometimes around your period, you might feel like you're going to pass out. It doesn't have to be around your period. But if you feel like, oh, like all of a sudden I feel like I need to like lay down, like that could be it. Cold hands, which I am known for, and paleness.
Yep. Pale skin, fatigue, and then easy bruising sometimes can be a symptom of it, which iron deficiency anemia is the number one symptom of celiac disease as well, which is what we both have. So we've had that before. So iron is a big supplement that's needed in women if sometimes your hair is falling out. So when mine fell out maybe about a year ago, that was the first thing I asked to check for, my iron levels and my thyroid levels. So that's one supplement. Another supplement that a lot of people run out of is B12. So B12 can affect hair loss because it affects the red blood cells in your system. And the red blood cells, of course, carry oxygen to your tissues. So if you're not getting a good amount of B12, you're not getting good oxygen to your tissues. And this is very common among vegans because B12 is found in steak and animal proteins, or like eggs and milk. A lot of times now they'll fortify it in breads and things like that, and cereals. But some symptoms of B12 would be...
Well, definitely fatigue, because B12 gives you energy. If you take emergency with B12 in it and all of a sudden you feel pumped up, you are probably B12 deficient. Just general weakness, and also sometimes you might feel tingly, like on your skin.
Yeah. So if you're noticing a pattern in some of these supplements, let us know. I'd be happy to send you an email of supplements that I like and things that help us. But so iron, B12. Hey, Mackenzie.
Thanks, Mackenzie.
We love you. Biotin. Biotin's another B complex vitamin. Biotin's the one that everybody thinks of for hair, skin, and nails. And that strengthens the protein infrastructure in your hair, skin, and nails. So that's why it's super important. And a lot of prenatals have it. So that's why a lot of your pregnant women will have
luxurious hair.
Lovely hair. Another 2 supplements are vitamin A and vitamin C. They help the body produce sebum, the natural oil that protects your hair and keeps it strong. So if you're having some trouble with that, maybe some dryness in your hair, you may have a vitamin A, vitamin C deficiency. There's also zinc and selenium. Those are supplements that trace minerals that are important for maintaining the scalp health throughout reproduction, tissue growth, and repair. So love you too, Daddy.
Thanks, Dad.
So there are 2 symptoms of zinc deficiency.
Hair loss, which obviously why we're talking to you, and diarrhea. So it's kind of an iffy one because you don't know, maybe you ate something bad or...
Yeah, you don't know for sure. And zinc is great too if you have a cold. So...
And so is vitamin C.
So is vitamin C, actually, yeah. Yep. Another B vitamin, or B9, most of you know it as folic acid. Folic acid is important in tissue regrowth and improves circulation, which is important for your hair follicles to function properly. So some of symptoms of your B9 or folic acid deficiency would be...
Again, fatigue and weakness. I know I keep repeating it, but that's because it all relates.
Noticing a pattern.
And even canker sores, which I know most of us get. So that's definitely a symptom of it.
Yep, and then getting sick easily too. Sometimes you can have a folic acid. Sorry, we lost you for a second. But folic acid deficiency, folic acid can be found in fortified breads and cereals. Again, spinach, broccoli, black-eyed peas, and kidney beans. So folic acid is a really good vitamin to have to help with your skin and nails. And then last but not least, flaxseed oil, or anything with an omega, like a good omega-3 fatty acid that keeps your hair follicles, Ashley, that keeps your hair follicles healthy, and they retain water and produce sebum as well, that just like the vitamin A and the vitamin C, that helps keep your hair luscious. Yes, so those are some of the nutrients and minerals that are important for healthy hair. Message me, text me, send me an email. I am happy to send you a list of some of our favorite supplements that we like, or different foods that you can get these from naturally. Happy to talk with you about that a little bit, and talk with you about some hair products that we really like. So thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it, and
happy Black Friday.
Happy Black Friday. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.
Bye.